Hello students, good morning. We have started this chapter in last class, metal and non-metal, and I told you basic of metal and non-metal. When we can say that metal, the difference between metal, that metals are hard and shiny, but non-metals are not so hard and there is appearance is dullness. Difference between metal and non-metal. Now we have started that from where we will get this metal, that we are getting from the rocks, that there is in form of the ores, and we are the separating that from the ore, that is the impurities, and these impurities is known as the gangue. This we have done. There is in table given there some known metals, then their occurrence, from where we are getting this known metal. This read up to this topic. Now we are starting next hour. The occurrence of the metal depend upon the nature of the metal and their reactivity. For example, iron, copper, etc. are found in the combined state, and gold and platinum are in free state. Combined state, that means there is the combine one metal with the another metal that we are separating, and gold and platinum that are in the free state. Non-metal exist in the earth crust in the combined state as the oxide, carbonates, phosphate, etc. Some non-metals exist in free as well as combined state. For example, oxygen occur in free state in atmosphere. Oxygen is also present in combined state in water. Yes, oxygen we are taking water, then the oxygen present in water, that is the combined state, H2O. Noble gases exist only in free state. That noble gases we can say inert gases, which can't react with each other, with another also. A few metals like sodium, potassium, then calcium are found in seawater. Iodine is a known metal found in seawater. Series of process carried out to extract pure metals from their ore is called metallurgy. What is metallurgy? Metallurgy is the series of processes that is the extract pure metal from the ore. Then some important ores are bauxite. Their formula also written. You have to learn these chemical formula. Bauxite Al2O3 that is the chemical formula of bauxite. Iron pyrites FeS2. Hematite Fe2O3 2H2O. And copper glance, that is CuS. Next, our physical properties of metal and non-metal. There is a difference between metal and non-metal as a physical property means due to that is by touching, how we can feel there, how we can see it. By looking wise, there is a physical property. Most of metals are solid at the room temperature. Mercury is only metals known to occur in liquid state in nature. That is the mercury is our exceptional case, that is metal but is occurring in liquid state. Mostly the metal are having in solid state. No metal exist in gaseous state. Non-metal are generally solids or gaseous. Non-metals like sulfur, phosphorus, carbon are solid. Non-metal like hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen are gases. Bromine is only known metal that will find in the liquid at the room temperature. This also exceptional case. Bromine here exceptional case is mercury in metal, and their bromine exceptional case in non-metals. Next, our malleability and brittleness. Malleability, that is the malleability is a property of metal that if we are harm it, then we can convert into the thin sheets. That is the malleability. That property which allow the metal to be harmed into thin sheet or fall is called malleability. Most of metals are malleable. Gold, silver, aluminium, copper are highly malleable metals. Because of these property of metal, they are very useful to us. For example, aluminium foil are widely used for the safe packing of foodstuff, medicine, chocolate, etc. However, zinc metal break into pieces of harming, so zinc is brittle in nature. Brittle means which can be break down easily, that is brittle. Non-metals are the non-malleable, that means we can't convert into thin sheets, so they are the non-malleable. When we will convert, when we will beat them, then it will be breakdown. So they can't be beaten into the thin sheet and harmed, rather the break up into the small pieces. The property due to which non-metals break up into pieces of forming, that is known as brittleness. Brittleness means breakdown of the non-metals when we are beating them. The non-metals are generally brittle. For example, sulfur coal breaking up into the small pieces on harming, but some non-metals such as hydrogen, oxygen, gaseous state and bromine, liquid state, do not show the property of the brittleness. Next, our ductility. Ductility is the property of the metal which can be changed, that is, the metal can be changed into thin wires. That property is known as the ductility. So, metals mostly are ductility nature. We can convert into thin wires by the harming that we are converting. Most of metal can be drawn into the thin wire. The property which allow the metals to be drawn into thin wires is known as a ductility. Gold, silver are the best ductile metals. We can easily convert into thin wires by beating them. Copper, aluminium, iron, magnesium metals can be easily drawn into thin wires, so they can very ductile. The wires inside the electric cables are mostly made of the copper metal. Tungsten is used for making filament of bulb. Tungsten that is used for making filament of bulb. Non-metals are ductile. When we stressed, non-metal like sulfur, phosphorus break into pieces, do not form wire. They will not form any wire. So they are not following ductility property, these non-metal. Luster means shining property. That non-metal also lustrous nature, the shining surface, that is the metallic lusters. That there is a, for example, gold, silver, platinum. There is a making used for the making jewelry and decorative articles. Next, there is a, but non-metals are the not having shining appearance, they are the dull appearance. Second, conductivity of heat, that is the metals are the good conductor of heat, whereas the non-metal are the poor conductor of heat. For example, silver. Silver is good conductor of heat. Aluminium, iron also good conductor of heat. Then, bismuth is a poor conductor of heat. That is the bismuth is a poor. Whereas non-metals are the poor conductor of heat. That diamond is only non-metal, that is the only good conductor of heat. Hardness, metals are generally hard, strong, but non-metals are not so hard. They found mostly in the gaseous state, like liquid state, like this one. Sodium and potassium are so much soft metals that can be easily cut with a knife. That is exceptional case, sodium and potassium. And their diamond is the exceptional case. This one is the hardest natural occurring substance, because their all known metals are the soft, not so hard, but diamond is a hardness. Tensile strength, tensile that we can convert, we can stress, we can stretch these type of the metal, that is the tensile strength, the property which allow a substance to bear a lot of strain without breaking. We can turn into in different form but without breaking. Tensile strength, that iron can bear a lot of strain, we can beat again and again, that will be without breaking. Non-metal are low tensile strength as compared to the metal. Now their property is completed. Some also left. Then density, conductivity of electricity, that metal are the good conductor of electricity as compared to non-metals, and density of the metals also high as compared to non-metal. Non-metal have the low density but exceptional of diamond. Here, these MCQ question, these you have to do for your homework. Read this chapter up to this topic and do this homework. Okay. Thank you.